Hi friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am Julieta Tararida, a self-healing coach and a manifestation coach. And in today's video, we are going to be asking Spirit if is it time to say goodbye to this love connection. Now, if this video found you, then this is definitely something that you need to hear, especially if you're in a relationship. Let's get into it. Ooh, okay, that's an interesting card. By the way, you may be surprised I don't necessarily take reversals on my readings, so I'm just gonna flip this deck because okay. I'm getting that if you're considering saying goodbye, that's what Spirit is saying. If you're considering saying goodbye, then the possibility is you have to say goodbye, because I'm getting that you've been going through a couple of emotional breakdowns because of this relationship. Maybe your partner has been cheating on you, maybe your partner isn't reassuring, maybe your partner isn't validating, and so you've been feeling the need to pack your bags and leave, but at the same time you're like, but I really love this guy, but there's a possibility that we can fix this, and so and so and so. And unfortunately, Spirit is saying you've let this happen to you for the longest time. I'm getting that you've been in a relationship with this person for a while now, 6 months maybe, and actually even 3 months is a bit of a long time for what I'm about to say. Spirit is saying that you've let this person get away with some things that you don't like because you were like, you know what, he'll change. And you've been afraid to communicate your desires, you've been afraid to communicate your needs, and more importantly, you've been afraid to communicate your emotions with this person. And Spirit is saying this person is not helping you grow in any kind of way. This person is not helping you express yourself creatively. This person, it's all about them in this relationship, and you've been hoping this would change. You've also been ignoring all of these behaviors, all of these signs. But Spirit is saying, I mean, you've been going through this for the longest time. It's really time to let go of this connection, my friend. There's no point staying in a place that feels unhealthy for you. So to answer your question, is it time to leave this love connection? Yes. With the Temperance card here, I'm getting it's time, and it's a need for balance, and it makes sense with the Justice card here. This relationship hasn't really been, as I said, reassuring, validating. It's more so been one-sided. The person, your partner, has been getting from you, but it's not the same thing on your side. You feel like you've been losing, and hoping that things will become better. But unfortunately, things are not being better in this love connection. I'm not seeing the possibility of things being better, especially because you took it too far with not communicating your needs. You allowed yourself to ignore the red flags when it was too early, and now it's a little bit too late for you to try to correct them, because this person is used to treating you like this, and in a way you've given them a free pass for that. So we're gonna pull a little bit more cards and see what Spirit has to say more about this love connection. More importantly, what Spirit has to say about you moving forward. Right? Ooh, the Chariot, exactly. It's really time to move forward. It's interesting. I got the Chariot and the Four of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles is more a card about someone who's holding on to something you're hoarding. It's like it's a reminder that it's okay to allow things to flow. It's okay to allow things to change. It's okay to allow things to leave your hands. If we're talking of money, it's okay to spend money, because it's important that we realize that life is all about flow. And if you force yourself to stay in a certain position, you don't grow. There's not much growth from that, and there's not much enjoyment and learning from that. So the Chariot card, I did ask, how do we move forward, and whether or not do we have to move forward? And Spirit is saying, listen, yeah, it definitely is time to move forward. And how do you move forward? You move forward by letting go. you move forward by letting go. And I just got a message from Spirit saying that it's time to let go of all of the things you think you know about love. I almost said about money. Maybe it's something that you also need to let go of. Spirit is saying there's a deep need for cleansing. Ooh, with the Temperance card, it actually makes a lot of sense. She's at the water, as you can see her. So there's a strong need for cleansing, for rebalance, and for relearning some things. I'm getting here that you have been living from an old way of thinking, from a place of thinking that but they can change, and unfortunately, um, in this reality, it's a slight possibility that someone could actually change for you. That's what Spirit is saying. Are there people who are willing to change for their partners? Absolutely. I'm not saying they aren't, but you've seen in this current relationship that this person is not willing to put you first, and you want someone who puts you first because you deserve it, right? So Spirit is saying what you need to let go of is this holding on, this mentality of holding on, this mentality of it'll get better. Spirit is saying it's worked for you in some places and it'll continue to work for you in some places, but it's important that you gain the discernment. It's important that you are able to balance between knowing when the mentality of holding on will work for you and knowing when it won't. Makes a lot of sense with the Temperance card, by the way. I'm just going to pick these cards up. Okay, so Spirit is saying here that I asked Spirit, what do you do moving forward? And Spirit, remember, said that it's time to let go of this mentality that you need to hold on, but it's also time to welcome this new mentality that I need to work for things that I want. And I know this is it's a bit tricky. You don't need to work hard for love, by the way, but Spirit is saying you need to put in the work to attract the things that you want. You need to put in the work, the emotional healing work, to attract the love life that you want. Because as I already said, in this relationship, you've allowed this person to go a little too far with how they treat you, simply because you've chosen not to communicate, because you're afraid of communicating your feelings. And so Spirit is saying, this is the hard work that you need to put in. This is the hard work that you need to put in moving forward. This is the energy that you need to put in moving forward. You need to invest your time, your energy, your all into being a better person who can communicate their feelings, because you may keep attracting people who are not necessarily good for you simply because you are afraid to communicate how you actually feel, what you actually want. And Spirit is also saying that when you get into a new relationship, do not ignore the red flags, and more importantly, don't skip the step of explaining and telling people, setting your boundaries, basically, because I'm getting that you're like, it's too early, I'm gonna scare them away. Well, if they have to be scared away, then they will. Someone wants to be with you, they're willing to listen to your boundaries, they're willing to listen to what you want from a relationship, because that's their goal. They want to provide you with the love that you feel you deserve. They want to provide you with the love that you I can say you want from them. So if someone is running away from you, someone is leaving simply because you're setting boundaries, then clearly they're not willing to be with you. They want to be with the idea of you, but not necessarily the core of you and what you come with, right? So yes, my friend, it is time to leave this love connection. I'm just gonna pull a bit more cards to clarify the Seven of Pentacles. But the Seven of Pentacles is more like you always reap what you sow. And I think it confirms the fact that it's important to always communicate your desires, your needs, your boundaries in a new relationship, because you will always reap what you sow. If you've sown the idea to a person that they can treat you anyhow, then they'll treat you anyhow. You know, you are not about to sow you're not about to plant a lily and get apples out of it. You know, that's a miracle. Unfortunately, you reap what you sow in this reality. So the next card is paradise. Not enough. Frustrated in a relationship, lack of confidence, self-sabotage, fear, ego issues, and jealousy. I think this resonates with how you're feeling. But also there's expansion, happiness, joy, playfulness, oneness, enjoying each other. And I'm getting that spirit is saying that this is a possibility for you. You can get that paradise that you seek. You can find a partner that's willing to treat you how you deserve to be treated. You will get a partner that's willing to treat you how you want to be treated. But spirit is saying you need to get out of this love connection, because this one is not the one for you. You know, you are how do I say this, but you're not being fair to yourself. You're more so insulting yourself by staying in a relationship that's not emotionally fulfilling or physically fulfilling. And yeah, listen, this is what your person has to say for you, your future person. I'm thinking of you at this very moment. Your love fills me with light, and I love you. Um, and then the other card is a Cupid's arrow that is striking. So this is very interesting, because I did say that when you leave this relationship, Spirit is willing to bring a better relationship that will be more emotionally fulfilling. And clearly there's someone who's already waiting for you out there. So you won't have to, this person is going to help you heal. This person is going to help you heal from your past relationship. But you're going to have to make the first step of leaving this current relationship, and more importantly, make the first step of communicating how you felt in your past relationship and how you don't want to feel in your relationship that you're going to be building with this person or with anyone else. But I'm getting that there's a lot of love that's coming for you. You just need to take the first step, and I'm hoping that you take the first step after this reading. That's it for the reading. If you'd like a more personal reading, maybe something to give you a little bit more clarity, are you ready to leave this relationship, then I'll leave my details in the description box so we can find out if this person really is for you, or if this message really is for you. I love you guys, and thank you very much for watching. If you like this video, please leave a thumbs up. If you like me and maybe the tarot readings that I provide, please consider subscribing to the channel and leave a comment in the comment section. Do you resonate with this reading? Do you think you're going to be leaving this partner? Or what do you think about this reading? Until next time, namaste.